I think most brands today want an easy path to the publisher and their audience. Ultimately, what we feel at the New York Times is we need to be a really easy publisher, and we have one person that manages that brand, and then we have a team of subject matter experts that provide additional support to those salespeople. In addition to that, we also want to make sure that anything that you buy directly is available through programmatic. So one of our goals is ad product parity across our sales channels. And lastly, and I think one of the most important things, is both a really premium quality content to be surrounded by, and then also a very transparent publisher, which is one of our main focuses today. In-app is a tougher challenge, for sure. For the New York Times, we believe that the in-app experience is both important to our revenue on an advertising standpoint, but also our subscription business, which we are very lucky to have. The app component of it, we have lots of engagement, lots of page views and so forth, but we don't have as many programmatic partners, so it does make it a little bit more difficult to monetize because the auction dynamics are a little less price sensitive. So what we are working towards is a unified programmatic strategy across both web and in-app where possible. The New York Times is a newspaper that is breaking stories that are influencing the entire world and the national conversation, and many times the world conversation, similar to like Cambridge Analytica, right? The Times never wants to be in a situation where we are abusing privacy of our users, especially the ones that are paying such a premium price to be a subscriber. So we have taken a very conservative approach to ensure that we are a very trusted publisher. And we have really rolled back our programmatic efforts within the EEA region, and we are going to be slowly and incrementally rolling out programmatic again in the EU. But that is still, right now not on the table. It's something that we're experimenting with in the future. Well, success at every publisher is going to be slightly different. At the New York Times, success around programmatic means very high quality ads surrounding our excellent journalism, right? Success to us is less of our users complaining about ads, making sure that no malicious ads or malware or scams are coming on. It's not necessarily tied to an ultimate dollar number, right? And like that's a change for a lot of publishers because they turn on programmatic to let the rain come in on revenue. For us, we're actually making sure that we have the highest quality ads, not necessarily the most ads. So for us, we've done a great job of doing that. We've taken the approach of less is more in both our ad formats and then also in the number of partners we work with. Just a couple of years ago in 2016, we had 40 different partners, and this year we only have 7, and that was done intentionally. And the success on that is both the user experience, less latency, and then understanding what partners can actually provide us the necessary mechanisms to control our ads and revenue.
Jay, tell us about sort of the decision to sort of scale down or consolidate the number of demand-side partners.
Yeah, it was a very thoughtful decision, a lot of conversation internally. What we realized was it's more valuable to actually be able to manage the number of partners that we have than just throwing another partner onto our site. And when I say partner, demand partner. So we don't work with every SSP out there. We don't work with every exchange out there. We are trying to work with partners that can provide us the necessary level of reporting, which is very detailed reporting, hopefully for all of our partners. And then also the controls around allowing brands to buy through deals, PG, and then also making sure that we can control what type of ads are coming through. Both the content within the ad and then the ad format, whether it be native, display, or video. Brand safety, and then also a subset of that is being around hard news, or news in general. It is something that we hear from brands, from agencies frequently. The good part for the Times, and we've really done a great job of implementing new mechanisms to make sure that you're not delivering around content you don't want to be assimilated to. The other part is 60 to 80% of our daily content, which is a Harry Potter length book every single day, that's how much content we're creating, is actually not news, it's lifestyle. So making sure that brands know that we're not only New York DMA and we're not only news is extremely important for us. And levers that we can pull now is there's certain type of content, the ones that don't deserve ads around them, the really sensitive ones, we actually made a conscious decision not to put ads around it because we shouldn't be exploiting that page traffic for revenue. Then we've also partnered with technologies to target ads away from and towards different type of content, and it's an automated solution of reading the page and understanding what's within the content. And lastly, we've created prospective targeting. So we have a data science team that asks our readers how they feel when they read content, and we built a predictive model off of that. And now we know people's emotional response around the content, so we can target towards people that, or the feeling of adventurous while they're reading the content, or target away from fear or depression and so forth. And that's proven really successful for us, and many brands very interested in that.